Всех приветствую на новой серии по Kingdom Come. Продолжаем сюжетку. Сейчас как раз наведаемся в шахты. Только к Ульриху надо забежать и его позвать. То он обидится на меня потом. Что все веселье пропустил. Да чтобы его опять не туда пошел. Опа, а ты кто? Не Рататуй этот? Как его там? Рапота. О. Не знаю, возможно, его можно и так найти. Без всяких заданий. Но там на веселуха намечается в шахте. У меня все еще голова подбитая. Спустился, что ли? Хорош бухать, пошли давай.
I finally found out where the forger's workshop is. Master Faithfar was right. The forgers are sticking close to the supply source. Their workshop is somewhere in the mines. I found that through some other galleries. They'll never expect anyone to come from behind. Still, even if I can take them by surprise, I'd appreciate it if you came along to help.
I will be glad to give it. Lead on.
Ты подожди, я еще не закончил. Охренеть ты шустрый. Подожди, да я еще.
Where?
Up the hill by Sasa Woods.
Shall we go right now?
No, I need to find out more. I don't even know if anyone will be there now, but you could keep an eye out there, in case anyone appears, I mean.
Agreed.
Поздновато я ему это сказал. Ну что, теперь мне вперед идти? Я, блин, так-то нифига не тихий. Надо подлечиться еще. Лазарь. А где нормальный-то у меня такой? Вот же я. Че, не вижу его нифига. Съесть. А я яд не сделал, да, нифига? Тяжести в животе, кошачелки живут огнев. Ладно. Без яда. Стрелочками еще все помечено. Какие заботливые. Бля, нифига глубина-то. Ну, вон и цвет уже видно. У меня шум 100 вообще. Все брякает и звякает, блин. Еще можно вниз упасть? Не пускают. Капец, тут не заблудиться бы теперь. А здесь стрелочки забыли нарисовать, блин. Пока просто прямо иду. А, это выход вообще. Основной причем. Где этих я выносил? Лагерь-то. Да, можно было через парадный зайти. Без проблем. Может, тогда логичнее будет пройти там, типа как бы в спину выйти. Где-нибудь здесь направо ушлепать. Хотя вот это что за проход? Опа, стрелочка есть. Еще ниже, что ли? По карте у меня вообще... А, ни хрена там территория-то. Вот стрелочка идет. Пойдем пока по стрелочкам. Слышу голоса какие-то. Они уже запалили, походу, меня. Да капец вы зарылись-то. Ну капец, все ниже и ниже. Сейчас Думгая встречу. Ты че делаешь? Ни хрена себе ты. Ну уйди отсюда. Хочешь слезть туда или что? Ты капец вот сейчас мне подставляешь. Ну хоть смог пройти. Без факела вообще ничего не видно. Но звук оттуда шел. Я просто хочу разведать. Да охренеть катакомбы. Кстати, видно вроде что-то типа улицы, наверное. Звук слева прям было, стрелка сюда показывает. Ну, конечно, хрен вас тут найдешь.
Jesus Christ. Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm here at the command of the royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kabila.
And who's he?
That's no concern of yours.
I'm sure we could come to some sort of agreement. I have plenty of coin.
We can come to an agreement that you'll keep your mouth shut.
Жестко.
Please don't take this personally.
Wait!
What? Do you want to do it? Be my guest. It gives me no pleasure.
You can't kill him. I have orders to take him to Ratai.
That is unfortunate. I have orders to kill everyone involved in this business.
You can't do that!
I have no choice, as you are aware.
Why do you want to kill him? He may have valuable information.
For that exact reason. My master does not wish this man to fall into the wrong hands, especially those of Radzig Kabila.
You can tell your lord the man is dead. He'll never find out.
But he will. Or do you think you can lock this man away from sight until Judgment Day?
Why not?
Do not be naive, boy. Look around you. This land swarms with rats and snakes, especially now. There is no secret that is not for sale. If I let you have him, my own head will be on a spike before the month is out.
You don't have to go back to the Rosenbergs.
How do you know about the Rosenbergs?
Master Fayfire recognized the writing on your letter of passage.
Just as I said, there is nothing safe from prying eyes in this land. And where would you suggest I go?
Into Sir Radzig's service. He needs people like you.
I serve Kabila. Out of the question. If he learned of all that I did for the Rosenbergs, he would hang me from the nearest tree. But you are right, I do not have to return to the Rosenbergs. In fact, I cannot.
Why not?
I am a knight without a crest, without allegiance. No one was meant to know whom I serve. If the Rosenbergs hear that I have been found out, they will see to it I vanish. They cannot afford to be associated with me.
Where will you go then?
Where the road takes me, as I have many times before. Farewell, Henry.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ну все тебя кинули.
Please, please. I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement.
You can talk all you like, but not here and not to me. Let's go. Let's go. Master Fayfire is very keen to meet you.
Good work, Henry.
Thank you, Master Fayfire. It wasn't easy, I can tell you.
I'll take some men and have a good look around there.
And what should I do?
You should get some rest and go to Rattay. In the meantime, Sir Radzig will have this wretch questioned. Maybe he'll get something useful out of him.
All right. I'll see you in Rattay then.
И все, что ли? Я думал, тут битва будет какая-то. Блин, даже факел не убрал. Ничего, реально сейчас вкратце лететь только. Ну, походу так. Попробую напрямки. О, так там еще какое-то поселение есть на горе, нифига. Вообще с другой стороны подход. Странно. Враник. Все заросло, и как туда попасть? Почему не могу залезть, блин? О. Все пустое, странно. Мешок какой-то в будке. Это какая-то разрушенная деревня. Что это за фигня тут происходит? Блин, только не застревай. Хрень какая-то, блин. Какое ко мне там отношение, может быть, там пусто. Чувак, я вас похаваю маленько. С голоду помираю. Вот здесь, кстати, есть алхимический стол. Я бы себе яду замутил. Попробовал.
What was that noise?
Портной, ты жив, что ли?
Just when I wanted to vent my rage on something.
А чё вы все на меня накинулись? Вы на него кидаетесь? Дурачки, а?
Stop! I need to search you
Еще что ты хочешь?
What?
for security reasons.
What's that
Шел
to do
нахер.
with me? Don't you know who I am?
All right, go ahead then. Keep your hair on.
Ну, хоть на это прокатывает. Химический стол. Наверху, что ли? Нифига. Тут темница.
What's going on?
Heavens, lad. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Last time I saw you...
I'm feeling as good as new.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
А, это ты меня, что ли, лечил?
About that debt. Here you are.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you're a man of honor. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Would you teach me more about alchemy?
Certainly.
I'm interested.
Wouldn't you rather learn...
Ну, хорошо. Буду учить основы. Противоядия не надо. Сыч. Зрение в темноте. Это все фигня. Учебник я у тебя возьму.
I'd like to discuss the...
Why not?
Here, with a little something on top for a good measure.
Well now, thank you very much. What the...
Ой, можно я тут у тебя пройду маленько? Нельзя.
Look out.
А где у тебя стол? Дай мне выйти.
Damn.
Нифига, уже нарушаю закон. А он закрылся, что ли? Ну хорошо, хоть отдельный вход есть. Новые эти. Легкие замки автоматические, если... Фигня. Тоже фигня. Вот пусть будет легкие замки. 3 вещи в кармане жертвы. Ну, тут ничего, чисто больше осмотра. Собаки не будут лаять. Атаки со спины хорошо. Давай. Опять все фигня какая-то. Архаецкая яд. Вороний глаз, видимо. Ну, сейчас хрен поймешь из-за этого мода. Я посмотрю, но вряд ли у меня есть. Выложить-то можно? А, есть. Один только. Мне сколько надо? 2 горсти вороньего глаза. Нету у меня. Очень жаль. Ладно, переночую. Вторая попытка. Там игра вылетела, блин. Все по новой пришлось сделать. Снова все одел. Все починил, зашил, все дела. Отраву наделал, все. Ну, тут отравил парочку оружий. Ну давай, не вылетай только.
Good work, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
I tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Whatever you command.
Ежек refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Me?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Burner to beat it out of him, but then I told myself that if he's so keen to speak to
Интересный тип.
I'll try to get something out of him. Where is he?
he's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well,
Ну,
sir.
как принцесса прям. Давай, не пыхти, пусти меня. А где этот Бернард? А, в ратуше сидит. Блин, я думал, здесь наверху. Ладно. Блин, у тебя шлем такой же, ты чё? Косишь, что ли, под него?
God save you. I've taken care of the camp.
Where's the proof?
Here it is.
Good. It looks like your work is done here at Ratai. I haven't heard of
А,
any
нет,
other
нифига не
things.
бесконечные
Find
лагеря-то.
enough peace and calm. Good work.
Thank you, Captain.
I have no fear of idleness. I've sent word to Captain Robard. They're expecting you at Kalmberg. The Cuman hordes rampaging through.
Very well, Captain. I'll set off.
Glad to
Ну,
hear it.
хорошо.
Fine.
I have some.
Let's see. Fast.
Can you teach me?
Me teach.
Че?
Can you teach me how to defend myself better in combat?
Me teach you.
Учить тебя, да ты уж все знаешь. Ну, хорошо.
I'd like to learn.
Certainly.
I'd like to.
All right.
Да хер с тобой. Ладно, хрен с ним. Ключ-то я у него не взял, что я делаю.
I need the key to Ежek's cell.
So Radzig let him have his way in the end. He should have let me beat some answers out of him.
Don't take it that way. He probably wants to talk to me because he reckons he can hoodwink me. But that's where he's wrong.
Just try not to mess it up. Here's that key.
Thanks.
I'll be with you. Yeah.
Хера не понимаю, может, тюрьму проверить, что ли? Скрыть. Вообще не работает. Ого, вот ты где. С вонючкой сидишь.
Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
You brought me here. You should consider it an honor.
If hanging around in a damp dungeon with a condemned man is your idea of honor...
You're not seeing the bright side. You can be the one who uncovers a conspiracy against the king for your master. You don't get an opportunity like that every day. It did cross my mind, though, that it might be nice to get some assurances for my cooperation. After all, I'm the one the Margrave unjustly declared the scourge of the land and expelled from Moravia. They even pulled my beautiful castle down. It was the necessity of making a living that forced me to take some liberties.
Do you really want to question the authority of the Margrave?
I've always been loyal to the crown, but what can I do when the Margrave stole my fief?
That's not why we're here. I don't care about your conflict with the Margrave. It's your crimes against the king I'm worried about. The king you say you've always been so loyal to.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Ежек gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't know who.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Ежек, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Crimps? You're telling me this Ежек is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so.
Все, что ли?
This Ежек, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Ежек? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being
Да
a
хер тебя
renegade.
знает.
I have to think about it. I don't want to annoy Sir Radzig.
Все, сидите, отдыхайте дальше. Ты куда пошел? Иди охраняй. Вот ленивая скотина. Корнелиус какой-то.
God be with you. May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah.
Ан, ты где? В башне, что ли, сидишь? Че там забыл-то?
You! So what have you
What the
learned?
hell are you fooling about here
All
for?
sorts of things.
Be off right now. or
There's
I'll
some
fucking
foreigner
see
called
you
Eric
off.
behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Ежек claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
So what will you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn. So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't.
Вербовщиков
Sir.
искать.
And what's more, Sir Ежек is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that. So Ежек didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything. Go to Sasau and try to find them.
I'm not sure where to start, sir.
Then ask around the alehouses and inns, or at the Rathaus. Someone must have heard something. These things can't be entirely kept in the dark. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
Очередной парень из деревни сейчас придет, да.
But I know of no one
Такой-то
else who
броне.
can help as much as you can now.
Sir, there's one more thing. Sir Ежek went with me without resistance, because I promised him he could come to an agreement with you.
My boy, my boy. You make promises in my name? That could turn out very badly for both of us. But, if it can prevent bloodshed, why the hell not? We may well come to some arrangement after all, but I can't say yet what will become of him. You'd better run along.
As you command, sir.
Да я так-то ничем не обещал, но раз он так сказал, я уж тут ничего не поделаю. Да как же вы долго ходите тут? Итак, что у нас там получается? Сазаву надо топать. В корчмах поспрашивать. Рези еще залететь. Нужны нет им эти бездельники. Может, уже не бездельники. Раскаялись. Исправились и начали работать.
Oh, Henry of Skalitz, the glorious victor of the Rat-Eye tourney.
What
Может,
now?
прокатит?
Should we take a walk?
You don't give up, do you? Well, let me think. But probably not in the rain. We could both catch a fever. Pick me up when it turns nice
Да
again.
офигеть, ну
We'll go
ёп.
for a stroll.
As her ladyship commands?
You jester.
I've brought you something.
Thank you. But I'm not quite sure what to do with it.
Well, if something bad happened to you again, it could come in handy.
I see. Well, that's a kind thought. But I'm not sure it would do much good against those three big men.
Ну, смотря как отбиваться.
Matthew and Fritz send their regards.
They survived. My God, I'm glad. They helped me out a lot. And where did you see them?
In Sasau. I bumped into them in front of the tavern. Where else?
And how are they doing?
They're doing fine. The monks brought them back to health. But they don't have work, and they're in debt. You wouldn't happen to know of any jobs going for two lazy carpenters?
Not here. And I think it will be the same in all of Ratai. It's overcrowded with refugees and they're all looking for work.
That's bad. Those two need work badly to keep them out of mischief. You know what they're like.
I do indeed. Try the mills in the smaller hamlets. The miller in the Dechko is old. Maybe he could use some strong hands.
Глядичка.
Thanks.
Ладно, закончим на этом серию. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Ставьте лайки, пишите комментарии. Подписывайтесь на канал. Всем до следующей серии.